Birds of a feather flock together. You run around with losers, you will end up a loser. Unconsciously, you will pick up their ways, you'll pick up their habits, you'll pick up, most importantly, their attitude about life. If you're around cynical, negative people all the time, you will become cynical and negative. So you got to watch yourself. Many of us are living out the lives of other people, living out their conclusions, living out of their consciousness. The other thing is that you begin to looking at your life and looking at what it is that you want to achieve. Another crucial thing that you must do is align yourself with powerful people.
Everybody wants to be a beast. Everybody wants to be number one. Everybody wants to be the best. Everybody wants to succeed. Everybody wants to be and do what they feel they've been called to do. The challenge becomes that most of us, when it's time to do what beasts do, we don't do it.
You have to be tough as a damn boot to be good, because you have to stand your ground when you need to stand your ground, and you have to be able to say no when it's time to say no, and you have to mean it.
You don't need to win every battle. You only need to win the battles that count.
Come on! Oh, we get stronger! 2 more! Come on! Yeah.
Who wants it bad enough? Who's putting the work in?
Forced to suffer the discipline today, so you never suffer the form of regret tomorrow.
You work on the physical side of it. All right, start losing some weight. Start going to the gym. Start learning some things.
He's powerful and he's fast, but precision beats power and timing beats speed.
You have to want it. You have to want to be better. And it starts off with you have to have pride in yourself. No retreat, no surrender.
You are coming against a powerful force. There's all kinds of things that are going against you. It's a losing battle. And if you don't use force of will, then you're not going to get it done. You have to be aggressive and make things happen.
Power doesn't come to those who are born strongest or fastest or smartest. No, it comes to those who will do anything to achieve it.
First, test your resolve, man. Test your ability to go the distance. Guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna find out where his world ends and yours begins.
For me, anger was good. Anger was good because it was motivating. The more I could create an enemy, the more I wanted to go out and kill those guys.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable.
I think that this world, it needs men that are willing to make the hard call. You hit them and they get back up. I hit them and they stay down. It's permanent.
You want it bad enough, you find a way. If you don't want it bad enough, you find an excuse.
You want to become world champion, it doesn't matter who's your opponent. Bring King Kong. If he can make 155, I'm gonna fight with him.
First you have to know, not fear. Know that someday you're gonna die. It's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything.
Yeah. I don't care how good you are in anything, you don't have discipline, you ain't nobody.
Right.
And nothing without discipline. Because you give up under the slightest struggle without discipline.
And you, George Foreman, all of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you. I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
If you dare to do the most difficult thing that you can conceptualize, your life will work out better than it will if you do anything else.
If you're alive, you can get better at stuff. And I don't think people are happy if they don't have puzzles and complex tasks and things that are interesting to them. As much of a nourishment of the mind as food is a nourishment of the body. I think you need things that are puzzling to you, where you have to find your own human potential in the difficulty of the task and work your way through things.
The inches we need are everywhere around us. We fight for that inch.
Align yourself with people that can encourage you, people that can empower you.
If you don't want, nobody gonna ask about yourself. Without you or with you, it's always gonna be champions. With your name, this is your choice. You wanna put your name there? Okay, work hard.
If you're my son as you claim, then I will tolerate you losing to anyone. You'll be the best, or you'll be nothing.
You're up 2-0.
What's the story? Are you not happy or?
Nothing to be happy about. Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
They hope the water was never cold. They hope the weather was good. I don't live off that hope shit. I wish the water was cold. I wish them motherfucking switches keep on running. I wish the rain. When the end is unknown and the distance is unknown, that's when you know who the f you are.
My soldiers push forward. My soldiers scream out. My soldiers rage.
This is how we train. Yo, balls to the wall, all out, every day. Every time we go to the gym. That's how we do it, you know?
We bleed all of those things, you know? It was crazy. If you didn't squat till your nose bled, then you were doing it wrong. But that's the kind of mentality, that's the kind of place I trained at.
I think with today's generation, I think people have gotten a little softer, man. There's very few, I'm not going to say nobody, there are still a few young guys out there that want to give 100%, trying to do better than they did last time they went to the gym every single time. Those guys are few and far between.
Maybe they don't like me, but because maybe I'm too good.
People that you can learn from, people that you can grow from. That's very important. See, if you have people around you that can contribute to your growth. When I wanted to become a speaker, I joined the National Speakers Association. I wanted to be around people that were doing what I wanted to do. I wanted to learn from them. And you want to do that too. You want to align yourself with people who think like you, people who dream like you, people who want more out of life, people that are stretching and searching and seeking some higher ground in life, as opposed to the majority of people. Somebody said, always strive to get on top in life because it's the bottom that's overcrowded. And so you don't want to be on the bottom. See, it's easy to be on the bottom. It doesn't take any effort to be a loser. It doesn't take any motivation, any drive in order to stay down there on a low level. But it calls on everything in you, ladies and gentlemen. You have to harness your will to say, I'm going to challenge myself. Sometimes I have to pull myself out of bed and say, come on, Les. Things I know I should do, I don't do. Things I shouldn't do, I do. I found that the biggest enemy you have to deal with is yourself. There's an old African proverb that says, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. So as you begin to look toward making this your decade, as you begin to look toward making your life different, as you begin to look at yourself, you've got to redefine yourself. Who are you right now? And who must you become in order to create what you want? What has to change about you? What is it that you're doing right now that would be a liability for you? As you begin to look toward the future and take inventory of yourself, what is it about you right now that you've got to leave this behind because this no longer fits? Looking at where you want to go and the kind of person that you must become, the kind of standards that you have for you. What is it that you must do differently if you want to keep on getting what you're getting, keep on doing what you're doing? It makes sense unless you change your pattern, unless you change the way you're thinking, unless you change your behavior, you're going to continue to produce the results in your life. See, all of us are winners, but some of us are producing results that we don't want. And so all you have to do is look at your game plan, look at your strategy. What is it that you've been doing to produce this? So you're the director, you're the producer, you're writing the script, you're the star of your life. And as you begin to look at your life, you can decide whether or not it's a smash or whether or not it's a flop. That's in your hands. Look at your life, look at where you want to go. Don't worry about your circumstances. Don't worry about your age. I have a friend who's up in age, over 70, and she wanted to build a multi-million-dollar complex. Her name is Dr. Johnny Coleman. Lenders and bankers say, you can't do that, you're too old. She ignored them. So you've got to make a conscious, deliberate, determined effort to say yes to your dreams. Why not? Why not me? Don't spend time like most people going through life complaining. It doesn't matter what happens to you. The only thing matters, what are you going to do about it?